What up, YouTube? So, I'm gonna roll up the windows real quick. I want to really talk and more or less just rant about the bullshit I was just reading. And excuse me if my glasses are shaded and I'm squinting. I'm driving, clearly. But this is something that I wanted to get in today because it's a hot topic, and I don't think I'll be that much energized after work and after my workout that's planned today, deadlifts and cleans, the variations and all that, whatever. Going to the point, the reason you clicked this video, I want to talk about Tyson Fury versus Francis Ngannou. First and foremost, I have no hatred towards Francis Ngannou, but between you and me, guys, I don't know who the fuck he is, and I won't say I do, or I won't say I don't, because I don't watch MMA at all. But what I do know is that MMA fighters don't belong in a boxing ring with a professional boxer. And the reason I know this is that Jake Paul can beat MMA guys. And Jake Paul isn't a professional boxer. Jake Paul didn't grow up in the sport. He adopted the sport and started training and took it seriously, more or less. But a beginner taking it seriously can beat MMA guys, right? The reason I bring that up is that Tyson Fury has been boxing since he was a fucking baby. Now, I want to put this in perspective. Why am I pissed? And I'm mad. I'm actually really, really mad. This is what's wrong with boxing. This is why people say boxing is dying. This fight is the pinnacle of everything wrong with this sport. And I'll start from the beginning. For starters, the WBC is saying Tyson Fury is allowed to do this. He's been given special permission per Michael Benson. You can go on his Twitter if you want to see it. I won't link it. I don't do any special editing. And they're not going to enforce a mandatory challenger to Tyson Fury's WBC belt that he's been holding hostage this entire fucking year. Let me start with why that's messed up. For starters, the reason they're not enforcing a mandatory is quote-unquote that Andy Ruiz and Deontay Wilder didn't come to agreement, so they won't enforce a mandatory. But excuse me, isn't the fucking WBC's job their fucking job? If Wilder and Ruiz didn't work out, how about Wilder and the number 3 guy? Oh, if the Wilder doesn't want to fight for the WBC, which makes sense, he got his ass beat 3 times. Why not pick the number 2 and the number 3 guy? I guarantee Andy Ruiz wants to fight. If he's asking for too much money, take the number 5 and number 4 guy and then make them the mandatory and make Tyson Fury fight them. What is this special permission shit? I'm sorry. Mauricio Suleiman is saying special permission. He tried. Tried to do what? I don't care how Frank Warren, Tyson Fury, Mauricio Suleiman try to fucking spin this shit. You tried to fight Anthony Joshua when he's already signed to fight Deontay Wilder and Dillian White. What do you want him to do? Stop fighting White? Go to Tyson Fury and suck your cock a little bit and be like, all right, I guess we'll fight you instead of White and instead of Wilder in Saudi Arabia where they're giving me billions of dollars? What kind of stupid shit is that? Like, anybody with a half brain has to realize how dumb that excuse is. For the WBC and Frank Warren to say, well, we tried. How about Usyk? All right, let's play this game. Let's play the game of who is at fault here. So, in December 2022, the original proposed date for Tyson Fury versus Alexander Usyk, what happened? Tyson Fury said he wasn't going to be ready by then. He wanted a tune-up. Fine, you know what? I'll give him a tune-up. Sure, go fight Del Boy for a 3rd time, even though after you beat his ass twice already. Beat his ass a 3rd, I don't care. But the original deal for everybody, one of us, who agreed to that bullshit-ass 3rd fight was, you're going to fight Alexander Usyk in April. Well, I am a scientist, but I ain't no goddamn magician, but I do know one thing, and I don't control time. It's that we're in fucking July. The 2nd week of July. April was like 3 months ago. 2 months ago, okay, you can talk shit. Point being, Tyson Fury promised us a fight he didn't deliver on. And what was the reasons? Well, at starters, Saudi Arabia wasn't going to have the stadium done in time, which is bullshit considering they had Andy Ruiz and AJ there too. They had the Bivol versus Zurdo Ramirez there too. And they were getting paid millions of dollars that they wouldn't get anywhere else. All right. Whatever. What's his next excuse? We got to fight at Wembley. Okay. You can fight at Wembley. What's Usyk's problem with it? Nothing. Usyk agreed to all the goddamn terms. Go for it. Then he said, I want a rematch clause. Usyk says, all right, let's get a rematch clause. Then he says, I don't want a rematch clause. And Usyk is like, what the fuck, bro? What do you want? So he fucking triple dog dared him. He said, fuck it, bro. I'll take it. And then guess what? Then Tyson Fury starts talking about money. He's like, oh, it can't be 50-50. It's got to be 70-30 at Wembley, where we'll make less money than Saudi Arabia's 50-50 deal. Usyk said, fuck it, I'll take it. And guess what? The fight still wasn't made. So, listen. That's just with Usyk. If we want to go down this trail of Tyson Fury lies, Tyson Fury bullshit, I can keep going. It's not even just with Usyk. It's not even with this Francis Ngannou bullshit. This is a running trend, guys. People fail to realize the fraud this guy is. He tricked us all. He even tricked me for a while. Watch this. Watch this. Did you guys know Tyson Fury didn't fight Vladimir Klitschko and claimed retirement because he tested positive for nandrolone? No, like 90% of people forget about that. There's a reason he retired for 2 years. It wasn't because of depression. It was because he did coke. And it was because he was on drugs. PEDs, more specifically. So what's his best excuse? I'm going to retire and come back. I'm mad. And then this guy is a fraudster too. He had the choice when he came back to either fight Anthony Joshua for 3 belts or Deontay Wilder for 1. He chose to sign with Frank Warren in Queensberry. What did this guy do? He takes the easy way out. I don't give a fuck who you tell me. Sure, Wilder can hit like a truck, but if you can box, you can beat him. He's not that technically sound. I know I might get a bunch of haters in the comments saying I'm downplaying Deontay Wilder. Well, fuck Deontay Wilder. Dude has the right hand and that's it. Teddy Atlas said that in 2015. I saw that when I first saw him fight in 2015 against Bermane Stiverne and got his belt in 2017. He's not that good. He fought bums. The only 2 people he ever fought that were good were Luis Ortiz and Tyson Fury. He still got his ass beat 3 times by one of them. So whatever. Take it. You believe it. Then he starts acting like he's this mental health god. You know, this motherfucker really said he donated in his entire purse to the homeless for mental health purposes, and he can't even pull up a fucking receipt that he did it. That's besides the point, but I'm just saying Tyson Fury constantly lies to you, man, just to get you on his side, and he gaslights us. This man doesn't deserve any of the fans he's got. Anyways, I have so many issues with this. Alexander Usyk, he's a real G. Let me tell you why this motherfucker is not hard to deal with. He fought Tony Bellew with Matchroom. He fought Anthony Joshua with Matchroom. He fought literally everybody in the fucking cruiserweight division. No issue. He fought Anthony Joshua 2 times. The kingpin of heavyweights. The guy who gets the dough. Twice without no fucking issue. Why is it when Tyson Fury asks all these fucking demands, he says, yes, you still can't make the fight? Why is it that instead of getting ready and tuning up with, I don't know, a small cruiserweight, how about the IBF champ from Australia? Pull him up in weight, bro. Fight him. He's a decent cruiserweight, probably the right size to tune up with. But no. Instead, he's fighting in a 10-round, non-title fight against Francis Ngannou. Let this motherfucker gaslight you one more time. And I'm telling you this. Listen. I'm mad. I'm cussing because this is dumb. This is what's wrong with this boxing. This is why nobody takes us seriously. This is exactly what's wrong with our sport. We need fights like Spence versus Crawford to happen when they're 50-50 fights. In 2017, Spence versus Crawford was a 50-50 fight. But why do we have to wait until 2023 to watch that fight? Because boxing is bullshit. It's not just Tyson Fury. It's the sport. Why does Earl Spence need to tell Crawford to wait fucking 5 years in order to fight him? Oh, you just fight on ESPN? Get the fuck out of here. Wilder and Fury fought when they were on ESPN and Showtime. Listen. This is why we're dying. This is why no one takes our sport seriously. Anyways, I'm done. That's a 9-10 minute rant. Listen, Tyson Fury, if you're watching this, you know what? You're gonna be like, ooh, I can beat your ass. Yeah, of course you can. You're 6 foot fucking tall and you're 300 fucking pounds. I'm a 5'6", 181 pound man. But guess what? I have more balls than you. I don't lie to my fans. And I don't do this bullshit for money. And if I did do it for money, I'd take the highest fucking risk and become undisputed and get that Saudi Arabia money and not fuck around with an MMA guy I can beat in my sleep. Anybody defending this trash, dislike the video. Comment below and let me know why you think Tyson Fury is the GOAT. But as of right now, to this day, the 2 people we should respect in this fucking division are Usyk and Anthony Joshua. The only two motherfuckers willing to fight anybody. The rest of them are cowards. And for everybody who watches boxing, let this be a fucking lesson. A lesson that this is why the sport's dying. And that we need 50-50 fights to happen when they're 50-50. We don't need to wait 500 years for Floyd Mayweather to fight Manny Pacquiao. We don't need to wait 500 years for Terrence Crawford and Errol Spence to happen, because when they do happen, they're no longer 50-50 fights. And that's what kills the sport. And you know what? As much as I have issues with Gervonta Tank Davis and all his fucking issues, Clark running people over and doing all this stuff, I gotta give him props. He fought Ryan Garcia in their primes. Sure, maybe Ryan was a no-name, and not a no-name. He's a popular guy, but not, like, he's never fought anybody on that level. But you know what? They both agreed to it. Ryan went to Showtime, and he did his thing. Even though he lost. You got to respect that to him. Gervonta accepted the deal, and he did it. 50-50. They did it. Crawford Spence, fuck out of here. Floyd Mayweather Pacquiao, fuck out of here. Francis Ngannou versus Tyson Fury, fuck out of here. We should be getting Alexander Usyk. Anyways, that's it. Boxing is dying because of people like Tyson Fury. We need control. We need someone to get the WBC on this fucking corruption. I'm mad. I can't stand it. The way they fucking dicked around with Dillian White for 2 years, and then now they're going to be dicking around with Tyson Fury? Like, bruh, someone take these motherfuckers to court. It only happens because no one has something looking over it. Ugh. Anyways, I'm furious. I gave you a little Teddy Atlas, boxing is corrupt speech. Anyways, please subscribe. I normally don't talk like that to the camera. You can watch the other videos where I actually talk fights, post-fight breakdowns, or you can just stick around because I like lifting videos and I post myself training. Anyways, peace.